And the Mega Powers explode.
It's time, right?
Do not make handsome moves.
Get away from him! Dad, where the hell sparks grow?
Wolfman's got narc!
Meanwhile, we cut to after school, and this is one that I've always wondered. Tommy has this absolutely enormous.
Where did he get it?
Why is he carrying it to school?
Well, he didn't have it on the way to school, I don't think.
I know, you're right. Yeah, that's right, because Lori runs into him on the way to school, and he wants to carve a jack-o'-lantern, but he does not yet have, presumably, the
pumpkin.
The pumpkin, the pre-jack-o'-lantern.
Or the Lewis, if you will. Have you seen? I assume you know who Lewis is. Have you? Or I don't know if you're on that part of the internet.
No, I don't think so.
So, Target.
It was truly doing that's the cadence of a joke. So I'm going to laugh, and maybe he'll explain it as we go.
Yes. Oh, I've been there. So Target put out a decoration that is it's like tattered brownish robes and like orangey pumpkin-y hands and a jack-o'-lantern that's not particularly scary. It's just a normal ass jack-o'-lantern head.
Your classic like triangle-eyed toothy grin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's bright orange. It's not like dirty. It's like a bright orange head. And he goes, "I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Lewis."
This feels like someone trying to create a David S. Pumpkins.
Well, so there's a couple theories. Someone was like, they think that they were going for like, oh, it's scary because he's like, I have a name, like I'm a demon, but like, Lewis is just like your neighbor, like that's not scary. So they think they were going for like, you need a lot of lore to make this statement scary.
I wonder if like draft one was like, I'm Paimon, and they're like, well, that's the one from The Exorcist, and they're like, right, but it's like a Bible thing, and they're like, well, yeah, but you can't do Bible shit because the Bible people will be very upset.
Yeah. So like, truly, it's this like wild nonsense that everyone just fell in love with.
This feels like the way that the irony poison generation has like co-opted the Jesus, not Uma Thurman. What's her name? Tom Cruise's ex-wife with AMC Theater.
Oh, Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, that's like they're just like, oh no, we like this now, and I'm like, no, you don't. You don't like.
What, do we come to this place for magic? I love we come to this place for magic. Truly, I love that.
No, you have irony poisoned yourself into liking something. That's what you have done. You have successfully.
It's because it's so dumb. Like, it's so earnest and heavy for such nonsense.
Yeah, it is bad. I'm aware. I have seen it.
Well, if you have to sit through that or the stupid movie quote one that is nonsense.
But what I'm saying to you is like, my choice is these both suck.
You don't. That's not an option.
You're picking peanuts out of a turd, is what you're doing.
No, you have to see one of them. Like,
well, I know what I'm saying. Like, I don't have the choice between the theaters. I have a Regal, so I sat through the bad Movie Lines version. But I'm just saying, I didn't eventually like. I saw it 7 weeks in a row, and I didn't at the end go like, well, it kind of grew on me. That's what's happened.
Yeah, because that one's inherently bad. The other one is the Nicole Kidman is camp.
If you say so. Anyway, Tommy has this pumpkin he can barely carry, like very, very funny to me.
It's so big.
Like, a pumpkin that weighs 14 pounds. This is a good thing for 48-pound Tommy to be carrying.
It also, like, these kind of scenes always make me sad when, like, someone gets bullied to the point where, like, their thing breaks or, like, their food item, like, gets ruined.
They don't have lunch anymore.
Yeah, like, or, like, their cake, someone, like, steps on their cake or, like, something like that I'm just always like, oh, that makes me sad.
We just watched the movie The Boogeyman, the one that just came out based on the Stephen King story.
Oh, is it good?
It's pretty solid, actually. It's
got
like,
what's her face from Yellow Jackets, right?
Yeah, young Juliet Lewis. Is that her
Yes.
name? Yes. So this is not a spoiler. This is like the movie. This has happened before the movie began, but the mom has died. Juliet, the young Juliet Lewis actress's mother has died, and it's the movie like opens like she's going back to school. For the first time since the mother's passing, and these kids immediately start bullying her about having a dead mom, like less than 30 days after it's happened. And what started this scene is she like opens her locker and there's a lunch bag with a little like cute drawing of a butterfly and her mom and her name like clearly written by the mom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, have a great day. And she like opens it up. Inside there's like a half a yogurt and a half a sandwich that are just like disgusting rot.
Yeah.
And the bag is intact, but inside is gross. And so she's holding this disgusting bag as these kids start tormenting her about having a dead mom. And then they get into a physical fight and one of them like smushes the rot bag onto her. So she gets all blown up with yogurt. And it's just like, everything about this is so sad.
Yeah.
This is just the saddest pile of a scene. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's like it
But pretty good
or in
movie.
Ever After when the one stepsister throws the diary into the fire. And then
Sure,
not Reese Witherspoon. Drew Barrymore punches her in the face.
Oh. Never seen Ever After.
It's not my fave. I like magic. So the fact that the selling point of the movie is that it's Cinderella without magic. So like I'm significantly less interested in this option.
Sure. Yeah. I like to think, back to this movie, I like to think that maybe Tommy won the pumpkin in some sort of classroom contest.
Oh,
by
yeah, like a
jerk
cakewalk?
teacher. Yeah, like a cakewalk, but it's like maybe that, whatever game they played, the prize was this pumpkin. And I'm imagining the teacher being one of these like 70s teachers who like, smokes 2 packs of Pall Malls every day, being like, all right, give me the biggest pumpkin you can handle and put it in my cot. These little shits aren't going to know what hit them. And it's just like the kids are like, yeah, huge pumpkin. And then you're like, okay, carry it. And the poor kid's like, oh no.
We don't have buses in this town.
Right. Tommy took 4 hours to walk home from school because he had to
Well, he was
carry
just rolling
a
it.
50-pound pumpkin. Oh, sure. Yeah.
Dissecting the 80s is a Chum Some of This production.